Good morning from Snake Mountain Boat Works on Friday, July 15, 2022. Remember, we recently shot a video and shared it with you that talked in part about Don Danenberg's technique for this stage of a 5200 bottom. And that involves having sanded the bottom fair, and in his case, we would not have done the fairing, but unfortunately the article arrived after we'd already pretty much done all of the fairing. So this is the 1948 Truscott 20.5 foot Runabout. When we do the utility, we will proceed with this process before we fair the countersinks. So we are trying our best to follow our teacher, but I have to say that keeping all of these little bubbles off the surface is at least fun. This is 0.15 mil plastic sheeting. Danenberg suggests that if you can find it, even 0.035 mil sheeting might be preferable because it lays down flatter. But we've got 95% of the wrinkles and the bubbles out, and she will now sit this way for 2 to 3 days, during which time the wood is going to take in the water, and we can already feel it because we did an initial experiment yesterday with much heavier plastic, and all I can say is the much heavier plastic was much more difficult to lay down and to take the bubbles from. But we did a little bit, and already, and this is the goal, we can begin to feel the 5200 in the seams raising a bit as the wood expands. Danenberg's goal, and now our goal, is to force all of the surplus 5200 up out of the seams, and then we'll take a single edge razor blade and on a handle, and simply, so says Mr. Danenberg, simply excise it from the surface. We'll see how simply that is. There are all kinds of simple, and of course Don has been doing this for decades. We're doing it for our first rodeo on the soaking technique. So we're gonna leave her like this. We'll probably be in here on Sunday. We'll pull the plastic back, see how we're doing, and very likely wet it down again. And when we say wet it down, if you look at the floor, you can see we're not messing around. We're really wetting it down. We figured, because in Don's complete guide to wooden runabout restoration, he also recommends doing this to hull sides. So what the hell? We're just going to do it all at once and see what we end up with. We're taking a risk with one of my boats rather than a customer's boat. So we wouldn't be doing this the very first time through on somebody else's boat. But we're watching, we're eager, and we'll share the results with you. That's our update on swaddling wooden boat bottoms in thin plastic film after wetting them down. Thank you so much. Bye-bye for now from Snake Mountain Boat Works.